Right, I'm live. All right, Kris Gethin here on the way down to Heathrow before getting on the plane to India for the Fit Expo, which is going to be on the 26th and 27th, this coming Saturday and Sunday at Delhi. I'm going to be there with Andrea, Roger Snipes, KAGED, Neil Hill. There's going to be a whole lot of entertainment, all sorts, but that's not what this talk is about. This is something that I did quickly reveal yesterday, but it was a very general topic because I didn't know legally how much I was able to expose. But I've got the go-ahead from my legal team now that I can actually let you guys know this, which is great because I feel that somebody should let the public know what they are investing in. You know, you are the ones that are working your ass off, spending money on food to be as healthy as possible, and your supplements shouldn't be any different. But unfortunately, I have the proof here that a lot of the times it isn't. You know, last week I spoke about, you know, poultry feathers being in one of the highest, one of the manufacturers that produces leucine, one of the highest, what's the word, not distributors, but manufacturers of leucine in the world that provide a lot of the top selling supplement companies, approached us because we could save a lot of money if we went for this this type of leucine. Can I turn the heating down in here? How do I turn it down? Sorry, I'm wrapped up a bit warm. I think I'm wrapped up a bit warm here. Yeah, so they approached us, and you know, as I've told you before, a lot of the branched chain amino acids, glutamine, single form amino acids, are derived from human hair or poultry feathers. And in this case, it was poultry feathers. So that's what you're consuming. Because it's a lot cheaper, they will derive their amino acid source from that. However, KAGEDMUSCLE, as you know, is a much more expensive way of doing things because it's a healthier way of doing things, and we go the fermented way. We ferment our supplements. So anyway, this is the next thing. We've heard about nitrogen spiking and protein spiking. That's been all over the press. Unfortunately, yet again, it's been the biggest selling companies that have been doing that. Getting lots of hearts here. I think they're from Sybil. Hello. Isn't that cute? But now there is something new that other supplement companies are doing to increase their protein content at the risk of your pocket and your health. Again, why do they do this? They increase that protein content through cheaper amino acids, as they do with protein spiking or nitrogen spiking or amino spiking. Now, guess what? Can you guess what they are spiking their proteins with now? If you click on the link in the post that I've just put up here, you'll be able to see the entire article of the lawsuit that is happening right now. And I have it here, right in front of me. I'll read some. 4 insurance companies are seeking to cut ties with the Wisconsin-based Packerland Whey products that supplies, a food chain that supplies whey to other companies, after the company and its executives were accused of tainting its products with animal urine. Animal urine. They have now resorted to putting in animal urine into whey protein powder to increase its protein content. Can you believe this? These people, I believe, and this is my personal opinion, I believe they should be put in front of the jury and bloody locked up if found guilty on things like this, because we hear about these sort of things happening within the supplement industry all the time. If you were to actually poison somebody in real life, in person, then chances are you're gonna get locked up and possibly they'll throw away the key. So what's any different, what's any different to these people hiding behind their desks and their offices and doing this to thousands, possibly millions of people? It does not make sense. But this is what people do to cut corners, to make money. Greed fires them, and they prefer to spend that margin and put it within their pocket and spend on advertising. Maybe it's expos, maybe it's high-end athletes, and on expanding their profile, but at the expense of the consumer. You're the people that are you know, working your asses off, and obviously you have a right to know what you're putting in your body. Well, unfortunately, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but a lot of you, if you're not taking Caged Muscle, and I'm not saying this just to promote my brand, I'm saying go out there and do your homework, you know, study what you are putting in your body. But I'm just telling you, if you're going for Caged Muscle, you're not going to be putting bloody cow urine or nitrogen spiked proteins or amino spiked proteins or any of that crap into your system. So you can read the article and the lawsuit in its entirety in the link that I've placed in there. But you know, if you look, it's absolutely crazy. It's absolutely crazy. So these insurance companies obviously, you know, want to protect themselves because they don't want to insure a company that is tainting its products with urea. You know, this is what insurance companies don't sign up for this. So it seems like from 2006 this was happening, and Land O'Lakes paid over $15 million for the product without knowing that the product was a non-conforming and adulterated protein spiked with urea. It's all here, guys. I'm not making this shit up. I wish I was. But, you know, I've done this a lot. As you know, I did a side-by-side comparison with a major supplement company a while back. That's on the Caged Muscle website. I've exposed now, you know, sometimes the protein spiking, the nitrogen spiking, how they're underdosing a lot of their ingredients. And I'm going to expose some big brands as of the first quarter of next year. So they better look out. And guys, you are welcome to test anything from Caged Muscle if you have any doubts. I welcome you, I invite that. As you know, we test our products, our custom manufacturer tests our products, and we also guarantee third-party testing as well. So we test the test. So there you go, guys. If you want to invest in your health, then sometimes you're better off not investing in certain supplement companies at all. You know, there's a lot of them out there. I'm not going to expose and name them yet. As I said, I'm going to start testing them individually and providing side-by-side comparisons, and I will publish this once gone through my legal team as of the first quarter of next year. So let me just move this and I'll answer some of your questions there. Are Caged Muscle products in New York? What are you talking about? They're in every single city in every single country in the world, from KAGEDMUSCLE.com or bodybuilding.com. Mark Bates, why not expose people doing guest spots for free to get better placings at shows? That's not my prerogative. I'm not in that industry, Mark. I'm in the supplement industry, and I'm exposing that. You can do that. If you know, go right ahead. I'm not stopping you. Jeremy, any plans of doing an alternative whey protein, Kris? Maybe in the future, but you know, Recaged seems to be very popular, and casein has definitely turned out to be very popular. What is your biggest challenge being a brand owner? Time is a challenge. There's no link, Kris. Oh, I'm going to put the link into the comments. So wait, as soon as I've hung up, I will put the link into the comments so you can read it in its entirety. Which products is on or combat? No comment. Kris, will you sign my in-caged box at FitX? Yes, I will sign all your supplements, Caged Muscle supplement tubs there, no problem. Have a good Thanksgiving. Yeah, thank you very much, but I'm in the UK. We don't celebrate Thanksgiving over here, but happy Thanksgiving to you. Any new flavors of Hydrocharge coming out? Yes, next year. Keep going, Kris. You are the best teacher. Thank you very much. Simon Fan, hi, sexy. How you doing, sexy? He can't release company names. Razu, what's a good brand for whey protein you'd recommend? Is that a trick question? Caged Muscle, Recaged. You at Body Power? No. You mean in the UK next year? I'm going to the FitX Expo now in India. Oh, you can. What do you need to put on? Something again? Is it because I'm so hot? Is that why it's steaming up?
No, it's just on the screen.
Okay. And then I'm heading off to Australia. I've got a seminar there in Coogee, Sydney, at the best gym there in Titan Fitness, December 3rd. Hope to see you guys there as well. And then I head on over to Fiji for a seminar there. When are you in Dallas? I'm not booked to go to Dallas. Any new flavor coming in Recage 2017? How do you work around a shoulder injury? All dependent on what that shoulder injury is, but you could do go ahead and mention those company names. I would if I didn't get my ass sued. There's too many bloody buttons here.
Yeah, no, it's terrible.
Okay,
I know.
3 things you never replace: your mum, soccer, and pre-cage. Love it. Are your supplements available to be ordered for resale in retail stores? No, it's mainly an online company. The reason being is that we don't have enough margin to be in a lot of brick and mortar stores because we work on a razor sharp margin. As I've told you, this is why we're different to other companies. We're fermented, we're organic, we're third-party tested, we're BSCG certified, we're Prop 65 Act certified. So once I spend all that money, I have nothing left for margins for a lot of brick and mortar stores. Is that mum in the back? Yes. Hi, mum. Hello, mum. And dad's driving over yonder. What up? Check KAGEDMUSCLE.com for subs. Quit asking him for where to buy them. Yeah, exactly. In India, so many are fake supplements. Please suggest some good. Easy. Caged Muscle. There's an authenticity code on the back. All you gotta do is authenticate on the website. It is legit. You don't have to worry about that. Where do you get your protein snacks? What protein snacks are you talking about? I'm seeing the Caged Muscle on Amazon for higher costs. Fine, don't go to Amazon. Check bodybuilding.com or Caged Muscle to buy Kris Gethin's Caged Muscle supplements. My shelf is full of Caged Muscle. I will no longer buy anything else. Awesome, thank you, Kevin. Rizan, from which website do I buy genuine Caged Muscle? KAGEDMUSCLE.com. Would you rather fight a horse? What are you talking about? Need Caged Muscle supplements with more than 50 servings? Are you kidding me? Then buy more tubs. Easy. When is the Caged Muscle belt coming out official on your store? It's not. It's just for giveaways for subscribers and people that are part of the Caged Muscle Facebook group. Okay to take Recage when taking a break from training? Yeah, you can have it with your breakfast or something, I guess. Any new flavors of Pre-Cage 2017? Opinions on casein only diet for my wife. I think the live feed went crazy when I asked earlier. Casein only diet? No, you need food. Sybil Gawler's giving me some kisses. Isn't that cute? Carl Jones, happy Thanksgiving to you and your family, Kris. We really appreciate your candor and help and advice. Been a loyal follower for 5 years. Thank you very much, Carl. That means a lot. I really appreciate that. AJ, I'm going to dump all the supplements and get Caged Muscle. Thank you. And I'm not saying that from a sales standpoint. I'm saying that from your health and investment into it. Casein pudding is my new favorite dessert. Boyfriend and I put it in the fridge and it's the bomb. So freaking good. Thank you, Alina. You should try eating it from each other. It's even better. Kris, how many rest days between each of your programs? You can go straight from one into the other. It's entirely up to you. Any word on a Caged Muscle test booster? Yes, I've been testing one since November last year. It'll be ready probably second quarter of next year. Salman says, I'm planning your programs today, starting with a 12-week training and then a 4 weeks to shred. Thank you. Thank you very much, Salman. I appreciate that. Kris, how can I get a selfie with you in FitX? Come up to me at FitX and I'll give everyone a selfie. Just to mention, Kris, Recage container and packaging is amazing. You can sense genuineness easy, unlike the others I've used in the past. Thank you, Mohit. That means a lot. Really appreciate that. Thanks. Why are you going to NSF test? No, we don't need to because we do the BSCG certification, which I believe is the gold standard. Thanks for watching out for our best interest, Kris. Thank you, Hugo. I always will. I have your casein, but on-way is at least acceptable. No comments, I'm afraid. Any word on the Caged Muscle test boost? So I just answered that. Insight on what supplements to get for your new trainer, place in big order. Let me see. You'll need everything basically, except for the caffeine, unless you want extra caffeine, and you won't need the carnitine because you'll have it in clean burn. You are great, Kris. Thank you very much. Can I mix HCl with pre-cage? Yes, if you need the additional scoop to go with your pre-cage and the re-cage based on your weight, then yes. Thanks for the brand you have created. You are a massive inspiration. Thank you. When is the 8-week trainer out? January. Any Black Friday sales coming? Yes, on bodybuilding.com we definitely have some. And if you subscribe, and I did a link earlier, to my email on Tuesday, I will be giving you a free, if you subscribe today, I'll give you a free detailed 12-week muscle builder e-guide. And that's for free. Your program works. Just want to say thank you for motivating me. Thank you, Drelwin. How will you feel when you skip a gym day? How do you push yourself? I don't know. It's just it's a necessity for me. Tristan Upton, I appreciate your honesty. Thank you. What is your favorite film? Vastix asks. Pulp Fiction. I can recommend Caged Muscle Branch Chain Amino Acids while intermittent fasting because I had no muscle loss. That's awesome, Ray. Kris, Hyderabad is waiting for you. Well, I'll be at the Kris Gethin gyms there next week, so I look forward to seeing you there. Asking for a shout out, Kris. Love your products, nothing else compares. Thank you very much. Shout out to Bobby Wall. Caleb, would citrulline be good to take before giving a presentation? I don't think you'll get much mental agility from it. Like, I'm taking it right now with my glutamine and my hydrocharge because I'm about to jump on a plane, and obviously I take a lot of citrulline when I'm flying because I do not have the time to be jet lagged by the time I land anywhere, because I got to go straight into work. I got to go straight into an expo and have a workout with Neil Hill when I get there, so that's going to be gnarly. I'm never going to back any other supplement other than Caged Muscle. Awesome, Gabrielle, appreciate that. Kris, I'm looking to start your plan next week. What supplements would you recommend for the extra help to lose weight? Every Caged Muscle supplement that I recommend within the program. There. Matt Thorne, crazy what these companies are doing. Thanks for the info, Kris. Have a safe few trips coming up. Thank you, Matt, I appreciate that. Jamie, you told me in one of your posts that I wouldn't regret trying your product, and you was right. Thank you. That's awesome, Jamie. Glad that you've got good results from it, and I love hearing your honest feedback. Shamai Kris, Shamai Aaron. God, I don't know what this name is, but I'll say it's HCGMH Slim. So I can take recaged for every day per the year, or to go into cycles like 3 months and 1 off. For liver test. Yeah, you won't have any liver issues taking any of my protein powders. That's bloody an old wives' tale, that is. But I only take recage post-workout. Occasionally I'll take it with my oats, but that's about it. That's just me personally. Love your products and what you stand for, Kris. You're legit. That carries more weight than anything else out there. Thank you, Jera. Your products are awesome. Much love, says Paddy. Thank you, Paddy. Never going back to any other products. Thanks for the transparency. Do you ship to FPO and AP address? Good question. You may have to ask the guys at Caged Muscle there, but I should imagine that we would. Karesh Chandra, how do I subscribe to your email to available the free 12-week guide? If you look at the post that I made earlier today, I have the link there. Failing that, you can go to Caged Muscle, scroll to the bottom, and click where to sign up for the emails. Just got on, what did you say to subscribe to? My email list. Any Black Friday sales on creatine HNCL? Love from India. Yes, if you go onto bodybuilding.com tomorrow, we do have some sales. Is it a must to sleep well to have pre-workout? No. Favorite rear delt exercise? Probably rear, bent over rear raises with my chest supported on an incline bench. Your program helped me do better at a Spartan race than I've ever done before. Awesome, thanks, Kris. That's good to know, actually, because I'm considering doing one next year as well. Is it strange to not have a steering wheel in the left side of a car? No, I'm used to it now. What is the process to get the BCAA fermented? Where do you get it from? Okay, so it's naturally derived and fermented from a plant source. So it's not animal derived, it's from a plant. And if you want more details on this, if you go onto KAGEDMUSCLE.com, you will see the details on the BCAAs and the glutamine, because both are fermented and both explain the process. Love your programs and products. They helped me lose 27 pounds and 5% body fat. Awesome, great. Brother, you're awesome. It's great to have a brand that's honest and legit. Thank you very much. Alicia says, how does the citrulline affect travel? Well, obviously it's a blood vacillator. It thins your blood. It's great for people who have heart issues. If I'm going up in a pressurized cabin where there is no blood circulation, that's why, you know, some people get blood clots. I'm doing the opposite. I'm regulating my body. So it's like I'm being active whilst being inactive on the plane. Why did Caged Muscle carnitine servings reduce to 500 to 750? Because we found that it was easier for people to swallow the smaller size caps. So throughout those caps, you need to take 3 now as opposed to 2. Lost 11 pounds of fat and almost 5%, and gained nearly 7 pounds of muscle in a month on your 12-week muscle building program. Thanks, and I look forward to the next month shooting for 10 pounds of muscles. Then you definitely want to sign up to my email list if you haven't already, where you'll receive a free 12-week muscle builder guide. Done your leg workout last month and I'm still in pain. Thanks. Smash your shoulders today. That's awesome. I only use Caged Muscle products, says Nick Zwan. Very clean, feeling pre-workout without the something. Dustin says, I take pre-caged before track every day around the beginning of my English class that includes presentations. I usually get anxiety and nervousness going up in front of the class and speaking, but I don't find that on my track days. But I find on my track days that I don't. Well, that's good news. Kevin G. Garan says, how do your parents deal with Kris Gethin? No idea. They shut their ears off. Martin says, by the way, been on Caged Muscle for 6 months and I'm never going back ever. Thank you, Martin. That's great. Happy Thanksgiving. What means fermented BCAAs besides it's not from feathers or hair? So basically it's a sunflower lecithin. That's what it's derived from, and it's fermented process from a natural source. Something Babu says, muscle builder trainer or a hardcore trainer, which is best for fat loss and muscle building? I would say probably the muscle building, the hardcore trainer. Brad Killon says, thank you for your supplements and your point of view on the quality of products you put in your body. You seem to be one of the very few that pushes the importance of this. My hat's off to you. My hat's off to you. Do I need a cycle pre-caged? No. You don't ship products to India over $150. What's that all about? The reason being, yes, you can order more, but the chances are your customs in India is bloody terrible. So a lot of the time, if we send too many supplements at a go, your custom officers will hold it there for maybe 3-4 weeks at a time. We don't want you to go through that all the time, so we ship smaller orders. Karen, I don't know why people ask for new flavors. Present flavors are yummy. Yeah, they just need to be patient. Naren, I hope there are no issues at Indian ports regarding customs and clearance. Just ordered casein. You should be okay because we have hundreds of orders there a day. Kris, can lifting heavy increase SGP and SGOT levels? Yes, slightly. Chris Sarang says, Kris, please get them to make an app for the 12-week Muscle Builder Trainer 2. What are you talking about? They already have. We've had one out for several weeks now. Look it up, dude. Sandeep, hi Kris, I hope to get a chance to meet you on Sunday. You will see me on Sunday. Caged Muscle is the best of the best. Everything else sucks. I feel better. I have more energy, drive with your supplements. Thank you. Thank you very much, Troy. I appreciate your kind words.
I'm going to say hi to Ben. He's watching this.
Oh, hey Ben. How's it going, brother? You all right, my man? Hello.
Hi, Ben.
That's a shout out to my cousin. I'm on day 38 of your muscle building trainer. Your subs are amazing along with your training guides. Huge inspiration. Thank you, Mike. I appreciate that. Jimmy Collins says, clean burn and your 12-week hardcore daily workout. I'm down 9% fat in 8 weeks. That's awesome. Great. Thank you very much. Oh, but with hold on, I'm back online, is that? Where the hell would it have gone? Okay, all right, guys. Anyway, the connection's obviously really bad here. So what I'm going to do is put a link now in the comments where you can see the full article exposing one of these food manufacturers that provides whey protein to a lot of top-selling companies. So you can see for yourself that now companies have resorted to putting urine into their whey protein to increase that protein content. Disgusting, I know. I'm going to put the link into the comments. Thank you very much, guys. Appreciate it.